I love the week ahead of us. The astrology is actually great, and Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini will go through the most. They will have the most breakthroughs, new relationships, and they will have most deep learning. We will all go through that, but they will have it the most. This is because from tomorrow we are getting closer to the full moon in Sagittarius, which will be in a week. In astrology, we often think that the day of the full moon or the day of the new moon is the most important, but it's not. It's actually the week coming up to that lunation. Let's do an experiment. Blow air on your hand. Very simple. While the airflow is increasing, you will feel this action the most. At its pinnacle, the force already starts decreasing. Same with astrological transits. This is why it's important to become conscious of astrological transits before they reach their peak. And actually you do become conscious of them before they reach their peak, whether you want it or not. That is why I prepared this list of what you need to pay attention to according to this full moon starting this week. And this is for rising signs, so you need to check your rising sign, not your sun sign. So together with this full moon, we have a couple of other major themes lined up. Most of them have to do with Mercury. You will be learning new ways to communicate, write, and think. But this will happen because you will be remembering all the ways you embarrassed yourself in the past by saying something out of pocket, by an inappropriate situation, or you will be thinking about your insufficient vocabulary or your inability to communicate ideas properly, or your inability maybe to make new friends and form communities. Basically every flaw Mercury can have. But for some reason, and I know which reason astrologically, you will be weirdly calm about these uncomfortable realizations because you will know that you can gather new skills to patch these mercurial inadequacies. Your love life will also be under pressure this week, especially if you're Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. You will experience a sense of loss and some guilt might be present. This all serves as a push for transformation. The walls need to press you harder so you could start finally fighting back. I also expect some news in the world regarding the fight for women's rights, because we have Venus and Pluto active, and that is usually happening throughout history. We have some advancements in women's rights whenever this aspect happens. But let's break it down day by day. Monday, the energy of the upcoming full moon amplifies and takes us on a journey of self-discovery. Then Tuesday, you might feel some nervousness in the air because of strong Virgo energy. Try not to postpone anything on this day, but just push through the pressure and it will be alright. It will sort itself out. Then Wednesday is a very intense day. Moon will be aspecting almost all the planets all throughout the day. This rarely happens. This will open you to learning, especially about love, because Venus is very active. Then Thursday, we will become more aware of our needs in communication. Actually, we will hunger for more communication. So if you have to catch up with someone, do it Thursday. Then Friday is the pinnacle of an aspect that marks the week, in my opinion, and that is Mercury sextile Chiron. The questions this aspect asks are: how do you speak with others, and why do you speak with them? Who taught you to speak and think the way you do? On Friday, all of these questions will have an answer. Then Saturday will be much calmer. We will be celebrating a deeper side of life. In fact, this entire week is very deep, but Friday might be the most deep. You will notice the things that mean to you the most. Then Sunday, Mercury enters Cancer. This means expansion of imagination. We will be more kind, or at least communicate more kindly, and it will be easier to understand what other people are going through. But it also means we will be a bit too opinionated and maybe even a bit rude when we think someone's worldview is threatening to our worldview. We will be defensive, basically. Watch out for this rigidity of ideology. That is it for this week. I hope you will find purpose living in the rhythm of the stars, or joy in discovering their language, like I do. Make sure to give us a follow to stay up to date with astrology. I make astrological report every day, and make sure to check out our cosmic birthday candle, especially if you know some Geminis with upcoming birthday in June. See you tomorrow.